Hey guys, Will with Artec here, and today I'm coming at you with another install video. Today we are installing the newly redesigned winch mount for the JT and JL. This winch plate will house the Warren VO Evo. This will also fit the Xenon, Smittybilts, and many others designed like it. You need to get this winch plate on your Jeep if you're running the factory stock bumper. The first part to the install is unpacking the box and the package that this came in. You will first want to see that you got the main body of the winch plate. You'll have two spacers, which if you're using the Warren Evo, you do not need these spacers. When you need these spacers are for the Xenon Warren. You'll also come with the winch plate cover and the hardware to install the cover. The rest of the stuff uses factory hardware. If you're missing anything, feel free to contact sales@artecindustries.com or call us on the telephone. The minimum tools needed to get this bad boy on are ratcheting wrench, T45 Torx, 13mm socket, 18mm socket, and a tiny screwdriver. The first step to this install is getting the factory bumper off. I'll show you how to do that right now. We will use the T45 Torx bit to take off the 5 bolts holding on the top cover plate. Next, we will use a small screwdriver or pick to pop up and remove the plastic pins to remove the back plastic balance. Now we will undo the plastic plug for the factory fog lights. Now using a 13mm socket, we will remove the 7 bolts holding on the lower factory skid plate. Now that we have the factory skid plate off, we can now remove the 8 nuts holding on the factory bumper. We will do this using an 18mm socket. Okay, now we can remove the factory steel bumper. Next, we will remove the 2 inner support brackets on the inside of the frame, the left side and the right side. Now we can slide on the Artec Industries winch plate. The press and studs on the back side of the winch plate will allow you to rest the winch plate on the frame until you're able to get the 2 inside bolts on the winch plate into the frame. Now we can place the winch into the winch plate. If you are using a Warren Xenon winch, you will need to install these spacers that we send with the winch plate. You will install it between the winch plate and the frame. You will slide them onto the back of the winch plate before you install a winch plate on the frame. You only need to use these if you're using a Warren Xenon or a winch similarly designed to the Warren Xenon. If you're using the VR Evo winch from Warren, you don't need to use the spacers at all. Next step is to bolt in the winch to the winch plate. On your factory steel bumper, you have a winch plate cover. We will pop this cover off before we put the bumper back on. And now that we've got the winch fully installed in the plate, we can do that now. You just push down the little tabs to pop out the plastic cover. Now we can put the bumper back on the Jeep. Using the factory nuts, we took off the bumper studs, reinstall the nuts to reinstall the bumper. Now that we've gotten the bumper tightened to the frame, we can tighten up the gusset mounts. Using a 16mm wrench or socket, we can tighten up these side bolts. We're going to install a factory front bumper cover that we include with the winch plate. Using the supplied 3/8 hardware, we will bolt this on right now. The next step is to reinstall the bottom skid plate. Now that we got the winch plate installed and the bumper reinstalled, you can finalize the installation of your winch. To do so, check your owner's manual for your winch for the proper installation and wiring of your winch. Now you can hit the trails in confidence that you got a winch plate and you're safe to go. It will not break on you. That's it for this install video. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video if you like it. Comment down below with any questions. That's it for me. See you next time.